made travel difficult, but we're still expecting a full house at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And the Broncos get there and take him down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Herbert just beat the play clock. Caught left side, Williams. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face their downs.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. Now it's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. Deep ball for, and that's caught inside the 35. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big play there for L.A. 54 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game, a costly one as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
But, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Open man Hamler, that's complete.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
The 40-yard line.
Now a carry for the forward, first-round pick of the Chargers. It's Melvin Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. 6-0 our score after 1.
Punt formation for the Broncos.
And here now the punter Martin booming this one away. Looking into the snowflakes, and he muffs it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
They started on the ground with Eckler. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He'll buy some time right. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. This is a counter play. Eckler, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Los Angeles.
Here's Herbert. Man open, it's Goodwin. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First down, Chargers.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Allen has it, left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Move and scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Running on first down, Eckler. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Try to punch it in with Eckler. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, 3rd and goal. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
And
On 4th down, Anthony Lynn says, let's go for 3. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will make our score 9-0. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now Kaepernick. That is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. He's given me the evil eye, folks. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Got a man complete. It's Hamler. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found the seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 2nd down, Eckler. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, please. Hey, check.
from the shotgun. Here's Herbert. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Flushed out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's fourth down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This from 25 yards out. The kick by McManus is good. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them the lead in the intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
The Charger drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's airing it out for Williams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And the Rocky Mountain snow looks like it's going to continue through this second half as we are back underway in Denver. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. That'll bring up second down. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And the defense has it covered. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Returning it, here's Spencer. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Gordon. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. He can run for it, and he will. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. He's got his tight end fan.
You thought you had it, didn't you?
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the inline, so it'll come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Bradley Chubb, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
2nd down.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Out of the gun, Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Alexander Johnson. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Rolling to his right. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. Dashing through the snow. He's at the 40. And a super return as he gets us all the way. Turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's their role when they create a turnover like that.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now Herbert following the turnover. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
He was brought down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
Here's Herbert.
At the 6.
That's complete. Right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
4th down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And this is complete. It's Allen. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Now a play fake here on first down. Got Gordon open, completes it. Gordon loses the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Makes the score Broncos 18. Chargers 16.
Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Gordon. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
To throw, Kaepernick. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the former Bronco All-Pro, Chris Harris. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 45.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Sheds off the tackle, and he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
18 on the play.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 50, here's Herbert. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another first down. They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. 3 yards remain for second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
He's back to throw. Man open. It's Goodwin. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Now Herbert. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Herbert. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. To the football, it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
One universal in football, when it's a kicking situation, all right, you're kicking a field goal, an extra point, you're punting, you never want to hear a second thud. That means the block has occurred. Imagine being the guys on the bench right now, the defensive unit. They thought they were going to get a cushion when they went back out on the field. That's no longer there.
They had the chance to take a second-half lead, but the special teams unit, they said, not on our watch. Now Gordon on first down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the
last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now Kaepernick. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And you've got to say, CC,